Hi YouTube, I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to read you some dragon poems. They're really magical, so I hope you enjoy them. Dragon's Breath. One winter, when the world was still, a dragon came into the cold. He rattled all the icicles and shook his scales of gold. He spread his body on the earth to make the flowers grow. He snorted with his fiery breath and melted all the snow. He snorted with his fiery breath to set the river free. He coiled his golden tail around a budding hazel tree. He coiled his golden tail until catkins began to shake, then spread his wings and flew to warm another world awake. Portrait of a Dragon. If I were an artist, I'd paint the portrait of a dragon. To do a proper job, I'd borrow colours from the world. For his back I'd need a mountain range, all misty blue. For spikes I'd use dark fir trees, pointing to the sky. For overlapping scales I'd squeeze dye from bright anemones. I'd gild his claws like shining swords with starlight. His tail would be a river, silver in the sun. For his head the secret green of forests and deep seas. And his eyes would glow like embers in a tinker's fire. But I'd keep the best till last. For his hot breath I'd use all reds and yellows, crocus, saffron, peony, poppy, geranium, cyclamen, rose, and fierce orange flames from a marigold. Is there a dragon in the house? I visited a castle one summer afternoon. I didn't want to join the crowd, so I wandered off alone. Over the creaking drawbridge, past the tower keep, and in a courtyard on the cobbles, I came upon a dragon, yes, a dragon fast asleep. I could see that it was sleeping, and not a ghost or dead, for I saw it gently breathing, and it flicked its heavy ears against the flies that buzzed its head. I tiptoed up to touch it, for curiosity and proof, and its scales were rough as the bark of a tree and thick as tiles on a roof. Then the crowd came round the corner, and the crowd's guide said, "And it's here in this very courtyard that a knight fought a terrible dragon, and the dragon dropped down dead." The dragon opened yellow eyes. It yawned and stretched and blinked, and over the heads of the guide and crowd it looked at me and winked. "Oh no, not dead," the dragon said. "That isn't dragon law." But no one else there heard it speak. No one else there saw. "As sure as grass is green," the dragon said, "as sure as daisies grow, dragons do not die. They simply come and go. They come and go as surely as heroes in tin will dent." Then it grinned and waved its tail, and then the dragon went. The crowd moved on behind the guide through a narrow castle door. They clattered, scuffed, and tripped the cobbled courtyard floor. But none of these feet rubbed out the print of the dragon's paw. The print of its paw on the cobbles left behind to show that dragons do not die. They simply come and go. This story is for dragons, for I've never thought it right that dragons should be invented to make a hero of a knight.